Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius March 11, 2023. Transits today help you solve a problem, especially with someone else. You seem to arrive at solutions and conclusions more readily through discussion. The moon spends the day at the top of your solar chart, stirring your desires to succeed, perform, and advance. It's a good time of the lunar month for setting goals and enjoying yourself as you do. However, conversations stand out and can be just as invigorating and even motivating. Your advice can help someone, and you enjoy being of assistance. A subtle trend has been whispering through the cosmos. Juno, the asteroid of inner power, loyalty, and marriage, has been ignited within the zodiac sign of Aries. This has been an important shift because all relationships, regardless if they are young or long-term, have been colored by the desire for more adventure, passion, and excitement. However, being consumed completely by another is not the MO of the time. In fact, that would cause the receiving partner to feel panicked and run. Be certain to pay heed to this message now, as Juno will soon leave Aries behind. Do not let your past hold you back. There is so much to look forward to in your career path, as the moon in Libra opposes Jupiter in Aries and Chiron in Aries. However, something about your professional past may come to mind and trigger old wounds. You might think about an old boss who did you dirty or an old job that did not serve you well. Although it might be easy to ruminate on these memories, you are encouraged to look toward the future instead. Have hope that the progression of your career will be more positive. 2 days after Saturn left your income sector and with Pluto just 2 days away from returning to take over from where he left off, the moon is bringing a chance to focus more on your professional game. As the moon not only makes its last visit before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves your career sector but before Mars leaves your work sector, this is a chance to take a break from the money and focus more on getting your professional ducks in a row. You are able to intuitively sense what's needed in a given situation. If you are in the habit of preparing meals for yourself and your family, you are probably naturally gifted at preparing healthy meals. To expand on this gift, you might learn some healthy techniques found in vegetarian or even vegan cookbooks. The perspectives contained in these texts may be new to you, but what you take away will enhance your experience of cooking and eating. Being able to recognize when something isn't working, and when it's best to step back, is a sign of professionalism and maturity. If there is a situation in your life like this, you can expect it to be more prominent for you on this day. This essence encourages knowing when to quit and wrapping things up. Be sure that you realize that by respecting your own boundaries, you're a stronger person, not weaker. Be honest with yourself and with those whom you deal with. After 15 years, Pluto, the planet of change and revolution, moves into his final 2 weeks in Capricorn today, and while he will retrograde back in to tie up loose ends, it will be to take care of unfinished business rather than reaching for the future as he is now. Pluto returned in 2008 to promote change and transformation, and while this may have happened at glacial speed, it is by looking back that you can appreciate how far you have come. Now, as Pluto moves into his final 14 days, he is encouraging you to take some bold leaps of faith. Just 7 days before Venus, the planet of love, is due to not only return to your romantic sector but to play her part in preparing for your luckiest year for love in over a decade that begins in May. The moon is delivering some timely work and life balance reminders. These are the reminders that the moon brings every 4 weeks, so are fleeting and familiar but rarely this timely. Our eyes in the sky. It's possible that you have been neglecting your personal issues recently. However, due to the current alignment of the moon, avoiding any drama may not be an option anymore. In fact, some of your relationships may require you to delve deeper into the other person's psyche. This could be with a friend, romantic partner, or even someone who has been bothering you lately. It's important to take the time to reflect on your relationships and address any underlying issues that may be causing tension. This could lead to a greater understanding and deeper connection with those around you. However, it's also important to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being in the process. Don't shy away from confronting any uncomfortable emotions that may arise during this time. The moon's energy can be intense, but it can also provide a powerful opportunity for growth and healing. Trust in yourself and the process, and be open to the insights and revelations that may come to light. As the Libra moon opposes Jupiter in Aries in the morning, we may feel a surge of enthusiasm and optimism, but we must be mindful of the potential for excess. While it's essential to have faith in ourselves and our abilities, it's equally important to avoid arrogance and overconfidence, which could lead to our downfall. During this time, we may find ourselves in situations where we are tempted to let our guard down or reveal too much, whether it's in personal or professional relationships. It's crucial to exercise caution and discernment, especially when dealing with those who may not have our best interests at heart. We may feel pressured to say yes to things we're not comfortable with in an attempt to please others, but it's crucial to set healthy boundaries and prioritize our own needs. In our interactions with others, we may be inclined to lend a helping hand or extend our resources. While it's admirable to be generous, it's crucial to ensure that we're not putting ourselves in a vulnerable position. Before making any commitments, we should evaluate whether the terms are fair and equitable and whether we're comfortable with the potential outcomes. Overall, it's important to strike a balance between optimism and caution during this time. By being mindful of our actions and decisions, we can avoid potential pitfalls and achieve our goals while preserving our integrity and well-being. Shortly after the moon opposes Jupiter in Aries, we will face another cosmic challenge as the moon opposes Chiron in Aries. This could be a difficult time as we come face to face with the consequences of our actions. It's possible that we will realize that our expectations of others have led us down a path of disappointment and frustration. We may feel regret and self-blame over our mistakes, especially if we've made similar errors in the past. However, this moment of discomfort can also serve as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. By acknowledging our patterns and taking responsibility for our actions, we can make changes to avoid repeating the same mistakes. It's important to sit with the discomfort and take the time to process our emotions. By doing so, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our tendencies. This self-awareness can inspire us to make positive changes in our behavior and relationships. Although it may be challenging to face our mistakes, it's crucial to remember that this experience can help us break free from negative patterns and move forward in a healthier, more fulfilling direction. With a willingness to learn and grow, we can transform our lives and create a brighter future for ourselves.